All right. Well, I'm about to duel Legioness, who is one of the strongest players in the kingdom. He used to be in our alliance, but he betrayed us. He went to DNS. He just pushed a bunch of power, so he's rank 5 now. As you can see, I'm rank 28 in this nutty whale kingdom. I'm actually going to duel the number 1 guy maybe tomorrow if we can line it up. Kind of curious how it goes. But the idea here is just to farm merits, but I am curious to see, in a 4-march duel, kind of what happens here. He's on his way. I think I saw one of his, yeah, we see some of his marches coming. Very interesting, a Walder primary. Okay. So he's going to have 2 mage marches. Focus.
Understood.
So yeah, certainly interested to see how this goes. I have almost all my primaries to 60, which is good, except for Nika. That's not a big deal. Although I think I might have messed up and not filled my marches. I'm not sure. All right, so we're gonna do something like this.
I'll be quick. Prey spotted.
Just let them know that we're recording here. Just for fun. Yeah, it's always just interesting to kind of see. I did duel Chisgul, and I found some big weaknesses in my builds. Particularly my mage build. He was actually slapping me, so I redid the build, and I think it should be better. I imagine his commanders and artifacts are better than mine because, I mean, he's 30 million more power. He's clearly spent more than I have. I have some pretty weak marches in here, like a Nika 5311, not ideal. But, it should be fine. I have some good commanders too. All right.
What is it?
Let me, all right, let's do it. All right, so I want to use these first. All right, so he's taking out my first mage march. I think I'm winning here, frankly. I can't. Am I clicking this? It's hard to tell. No, 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 no. All right. Well, that actually went quite well for me, honestly. I think it's because he has 2 range and 2 mage marches. So it's not
Watch out for an ambush.
you know, he kind of needs like his alliance to even the battlefield. He'll do a lot more damage in that case. Well, let's just buy these and oh, there's no more daily purchases here. I don't even know if I need all that stuff. Yeah, the Cav, let's look at the reports here. The Cav did super well. Look at these trades on the Cav. Obviously this got smoked because it was being targeted down. Wow, look how bad these trades are. Interesting. How did my... Wait, am I missing a march? I think I'm just blind. All in all, yeah, did a lot of work there. Yeah, the Cav definitely carried that fight. All right. Let's do another round. So we got the Lily of Ellen.
But I lied, a little danger. I have only one goal.
Time waits for no one.
I'm a little bit surprised in some way that that went so well.
My tea is gone cold.
Yeah, it seems he went all in archers and mages, which isn't terrible. It's not a bad idea by any means. But it does make him a little bit more susceptible
Not even a hello.
to these environments when you're dueling, right? To losing. I don't even know what that sentence was.
Understood.
But, you know, me having Cav and infantry in this matchup is like a game changer. And you can kind of apply that principle to big open field battles. If one side has more infantry and Cav,
So boring.
they're going to have a big advantage versus the side that doesn't. Kind of curious what that did to my hospitals. A few hours.
My brother took me somewhere like this once.
Yeah, I mean, I think he came second in Strongest Lord, so... Yeah, he did. One thing I think I could do to make my kind of,
What say you?
I guess, murder ball, to use a rock term, stronger, is I think I could start putting my Bakshi with my Emrys, which will make my Cav March a little weaker, but put my Hosk with my Kanara instead of this 5-on-1 Nico, because when I was dueling Chisgul, I mean, that just made the March dramatically stronger.
So boring.
But ultimately, a big factor, you know, in these duels, yes, commander talents and skills are going to be interesting. Or sorry, I got distracted by text. Skills are going to be a big factor, but it's not like my off marches are that bad. Expertise Lily, expertise Hosk, almost expertise Emrys, almost expertise Kanara. It's just my infantry that's quite bad. And I guess my off commanders, like my Velen's 5513. But having T5 is going to be the big factor, and having decent artifacts, which I do, is going to be a big factor as well. So I have this Shadowblade's ranked to 5. Sadly, this is 1, and both of these are ranked 3. Obviously leveled up to 40 as well. So anyways, there's not like... It's not possible to have that much of a disparity, but I was a little surprised that I didn't, that I won. Obviously, you know, the big power gap between us is in troops. And where the benefit for having a ton of troops like he does comes in isn't necessarily in a 1v1 situation like this. It's in a prolonged war. He's going to be able to keep putting troops on the field. So even if I do have stronger marches, I won't be able to sustain them as long. And that's where my priority shift needs to go to probably training troops. You know, I think I've used about 1 million gems buying artifact keys and gold keys, which I got value out of them, but in hindsight, you start to wonder if you would have got a lot more value using those 1 million gems to train troops. It's hard to argue otherwise. Because, of course, it's nice if your marches hit really hard and all that stuff, but probably a lot more value if you can just keep fielding marches. Where is he? He said 2 minutes, but I'm feeling
Whatever gets me further away from
feeling like this is longer. When I tested Kanara / Hosk, it did much better against Cav. But he was actually probably running a Kanara Hosk. I honestly feel like stupid right now. It's like I'm missing reports. Oh my god, I am stupid. Okay, I just have to scroll down. Yeah, I mean, he got absolutely smoked. Look at these trades. These are 10 to 1s. Wow. Still playing around with builds. I mean, he traded so much better that he might almost like, it's like, is he gonna, I mean, obviously if he was focused down he wouldn't, but he would almost solo all these marches. So crazy. I bet he would do better if he focused down. See, he's bringing Cav, but he's bringing it, I don't know about this. He's bringing it with, interesting. If he focused down my Cav. I love when I just like start a sentence and then trail off and don't finish it. I appreciate him reaching out too, because cutting it a little close for the merit farming today.
I was just studying the map. Watch out for the long legs.
Go.
All right, I want to get off my archer mage talent artifact skills pretty quick. I noticed something. I have such a hard time getting off this infantry skill. Like the other skills, you just kind of use and click. This one, it's like you have to perfectly select the march and be in melee range, and it's kind of annoying. I get like stuck on the artifact skill. So Q, W, E, R.
What is it?
All right, so let's go.
You will learn to fear me. I'm your
Bold move, but foolish.
Wait a second. E. So he is focusing down the. I don't even know what I'm focusing here. This was a little smarter of him.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Maybe. Yeah, so he focused on the cav first. Hopefully I wasn't like hitting the infantry or something dumb. Or I don't think he has infantry. But yeah, I think that was smart of him to focus cav first. Maybe, I mean, it's kind of a similar result here.
Remember this pain.
One of his problems too is he's all stacked up, right? Whereas I am a little bit spread out. I could have even spread my infantry and...
I hope I'm handsomely rewarded for this. I walked a long way the night I left.
So he definitely took some of the value away from my cav that time. I am so confused. Nice value out of the infantry. Obviously, very nice value now out of the mages because I gotta fight more there. Really great value out of the archers too. It's hard to say. So yeah, more even trades on the cav this time. Which I think he is smart to get that out of there. So shadow games, I mean, that's still a lot of damage. 10, 6, hit all the marches with shadow games. And I think that's true. I mean, I don't know for sure, but you know, like my Cav and Imp marches are obviously just going to get nuked because there's not that many Cav and Imp marches in open field battles, and I'm just going to be a target. But in this scenario, they have a ton of value, right? All right, well, there's some duels. Maybe we'll do more, but I think we got the gist. This is a interesting enough video, and hope you guys enjoyed.